All right, y'all. Welcome to Lori's Beauty Room, where glam meets real life at the grown women's table. I know it's Thursday, not Wednesday. I know I was not able to give you guys a live, so I did put a post out. So I'm not sure who's gonna catch this live, but you always can catch the replay, gang, 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 gang. Yo, first thing I want to do while I'm waiting on y'all to jump on, let's unpack. So I'm unpacking because your girl went out of town last week. And if you're a part of the members, for members only, if you're part of the membership, you know that. I gave y'all some vlogs. Hey, Kat. Okay. I gave my members some vlogs, some behind the scenes, hanging out with the family, all the good things. Because you guys know, hey, want to be natural. I had to go to St. Louis for my cousin's celebration of life. That my cousin that had passed away. And another reason why I'm doing the live today is because I lost another cousin, and her funeral is going to be next Wednesday, and it's out of town. I will be at the funeral, so we won't have a live for next Wednesday. So it's let you guys know. And I don't think I'm coming back until Friday afternoon, because I got to work Friday night. So, but let's unpack. What did I take with me? So I think some of y'all like to know, when I go out of town, what did I take and what did I actually use? That's the thing. So we took Hung Van Gogh. Which one is this? We took this one. I did use it. I used it twice, actually. This is the Wonderful Warm. I used it twice. We're putting the stuff back now. I took my mascara primer. I did not, wait, I used it once. Only used it once. I did take my eyeliners. I used the blue one. And I did not use this brown one. And I did use the black one. And I was gone I left on Thursday of last week. And I didn't get back until basically Wednesday morning. If you are a member, go watch the vlog on the airplane drama. So, yeah. I also took the blue palette of Hung Van Gogh's. I used it. I only had planned on using it for that Saturday, and I did use it for the Saturday. Oh, no. It won't transfer to the television? How you guys doing today? So I did use the blue palette. And you guys, I didn't take a lot of stuff. I tried to minimize what I took. And then let's see. You guys know it's the regular stuff. So you know we took our Armani bronzer, and yes, I used it. You guys know if I'm going anywhere where there's going to be hot weather, where I'm going to be outside in the heat, you guys already know we're taking Urban Decay. And if you watch the vlogs, you'll see how it held up. And we got 13 people in the chat. Don't forget to thumb up the video. That's a way of saying hello. Thumbs in up the video says hello. And if you're on your cell phone, you can just double tap. Tap, 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 tap. And y'all, we got a hype it up button. Hype your girl up. Okay? Hype your girl up. Hype your girl up. Y'all, I'm pushing through today. Of course, you know we took my Easy Bake that I am panning. I'm very excited. Of course, I used it. And I took my highlighter. I Need a Glow, Natasha Denona. I used it. And for bronzer, I did take my Natasha Denona bronzer. I used it. Yeah, I used just about everything I took. I was very proud of myself. Because, you know, a lot of times I overdo it. And you already know what blush. Y'all already, when I get ready to do my favorites for 2026, I'm not gonna even have to tell y'all what blush it's gonna be number one. And I was able to do like a my sister's best friend is like my shade, and she was asking me about putting on makeup. Yeah, so it was so much fun. I was able to sit down and talk to her about makeup and stuff. And I had showed her this color, and she was like, "Oh no, I would never wear that." But when I put it on, she was like, "Oh." So you guys, this right here is the bag. My Gucci, you guys know I'm trying to use up this Gucci concealer. So I definitely used it. And then I also brought my YSL blush. Hi. What's her name? Infamous J5217. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is such a gorgeous blush, you guys. These two together. Hold on. We'll wear it tonight. We're going to wear these two together tonight. These two together are really pretty. It's a really cute combo. I did take my little minis of my, the Nessa, you know, the one that came in that little kit. I didn't use this, but I did use both of these. That glow and the serum. I took this, didn't use it, the Hourglass. And I didn't even have to shop in anything, which is rare. And of course, you guys know Matcha lip balm. Y'all know, y'all already know how I feel about this Winky Lux Matcha lip balm. Is like my absolute favorite. Like, I absolutely love it. And that was it, y'all. And of course, I took my brushes, but you guys know it's the same brushes I always take. Now, for the haul. Okay, something. All right. For the haul, y'all, we went, if you remember, you saw me, I went to this place and got some oil. And it's the JPG Divine oil, y'all. Look at how much I used all that. All I got is this left. When I say I used all this oil. Hey, how you doing? Monique, Beauty Over 50. When I say I used all this oil up, yeah, I used all this oil up. It was to me expensive, considering I used Brown Sugar Babe, I used Sand and Fog. It was expensive for me, you know, but I had the perfume. Let me see. Yeah, I brought the perfume with me, which I think I used all of it. I used just about all of it. And the shower gel and the lotion, I had this oil. Y'all, it was smelling so good. But let me tell you, my sister had me cracking up. She dropped me off at the airport. And I got in her car at 5 o'clock in the morning. I think she gets off of work at 3:30. And when I tell you, my sister sent me a text message asking me what perfume I had on, because when she got back in her car, when she got off of work, she was able to smell it. And y'all, I was wearing, which I didn't even think that was like a powerhouse, but I was wearing the Marc Jacobs Daisy, the Edo Fresh one, with Skin So Fresh EOS shower gel and lotion. And then I was using an oil from Sand and Fog, the blue one called Morning Dew or Morning Mist. Y'all, I had them smelling. I had the heads are turning. I was smelling good. Now, the only thing I bought when I was out of town was that oil. But y'all, look what I bought. I know y'all probably laugh. Don't be laughing. Don't be laughing at me. But I got me another deodorant. Y'all probably don't know. Y'all probably don't know this because I don't show this a lot. I like deodorants. I like deodorants that have certain scents, so then I can wear them when I wear my layering combo. But y'all, this one right here, when I say it's the sweetest smelling pineapple, it smells so freaking good. Hey, Lady B. It smells so good and it works. Like I wore it and I was smelling fresh and so clean. But I wore this with my Divine perfume. And then one day I had the Divine perfume on, this deodorant, and then Bath and Body Works has a pineapple paradise or something like that. Shower gel, lotion, and spray. Y'all, smells so good. And now PR. All right, quick. So a company by the name of Medical Mama sent me a Vulva wash. Y'all know how I feel about keeping that area clean and you know, moisturized. So I have to let you guys know, but this is what it looks like. Comes in this plastic, which I'm glad it's plastic because it's going to be in the shower. Has a little pump to it, and it says there are no hormones, no parabens, no fragrance, no petroleum, no dye, no soy, and no irritation. So, hey Noelle. So I'm going to try this out and let y'all know, but it's called Vulva Wash, and the brand, have anybody ever heard of Medical Mama? It's called Medical Mama. So they make a whole lot of things for women that are dealing with menopause. They have like creams. What fragrance was I wearing when I was with my sister? It was called, it's the Marc Jacobs Daisy Ella Fresh. And she said she could smell it when she got back in her car. And you know, I go nose blind a lot of times to scent, so I didn't smell it. But yeah, but this is called, anybody heard of Medical Mama? They sent this to me. It was PR. So I'm definitely going to use it. Now, the last thing for PR, I'm so excited. Y'all know, when you see this little card from Beautylish, 9 times out of 10, we got a Sonia G brush. Y'all, this is the Sonia G's Synthetic Bristle, her very first synthetic bristle brush. Look at that. The color gradient is so pretty to me. Look at, isn't that beautiful? It has our logo on the bottom. And as you can see, this is the, make sure y'all can see it. The builder. Oh, I got it upside down. Hold on. So today, y'all, I want to use this brush and see if I can do one eye look using this brush, because when I look at it, I feel like it's thin. See how it's flat enough? If I wanted to do a one and done, oh, it feels good. A one and done. Hold on. Oh, these are very high quality. This is a very high quality brush. When I say there's no prickly, there's no, damn. Y'all, this feels really good. Like, this feels very close to a natural bristle. Has anybody purchased this and tried it? Noelle, did you pick it up or get it in PR? So I said I was going to use this part for the lid, and then see how it kind of comes in that rounded shape. And I was going to use that for the outer V and to blend. And for the lower lash line. So that's what we're going to do today. And while we're doing that, I want to talk. Okay, you did, and it's so soft. Yes, it is so. Hey, Cookie Monster, how you doing? So soft, so soft. Have you guys, my members, have you checked out I've been giving y'all content. Y'all been getting content on content. I will be receiving some brushes from not Beautylish, but from BK Beauty. So, you know, of course, my members are going to get my first reaction. I'm not sure when they're coming, but when they get here, I will definitely go over it. I'm kind of excited about that because I've never tried any of their brushes. So, y'all, let's get into it. And you guys know we used up the Gucci. Gucci is gone. I used up the whole primer, but now I'm going to use this summarizer from MAC as my primer. So, how is everyone doing today? Members, let me know, are you enjoying the content you're receiving? I did get some PR from Orly, a nail brand, but I can't show y'all the products yet. Yeah, I really had a really nice time visiting my family in St. Louis. And even though it wasn't a super duper, back at the grown women's table, a very happy occasion. But it was really good to see family members that I hadn't seen in a while and just hang out. But y'all, I want to talk. Let's jump right on into what I want to talk about tonight. So let me go ahead and pull this up so I can make sure I ain't lying on nobody. Oh, I need to clean my glasses. So I saw, there's something on this glass. I don't know if it's going to come off. Oh, no. So I was watching Faye. What's Faye's name? She normally does hair content. Now she's doing vlogs. And so she was talking about this. And when she started talking about it, after I finished watching her vlog, I went and looked it up because I just could not believe. So here we go. And I'm going to say this. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't giving no disclaimer. It is what it is. You really thought about it? Yeah, I'm going to reach out to them. You do a lot of nail content. Definitely reach out. They sent me something, but I know I can't show y'all until a certain date. So that's why I didn't want. I'll show it when they get close to that date. But let's get into this. Now, when I say crazy love, I'm going to say this. I never want this type of love. I don't want this type of love to find me. I don't want to be a participant in this kind of love. And if you ever see me in this type of love, I'm going to need for you to come slap the hell out of me. Okay? All right. Now, this guy named Danny and his wife is Gabrielle. So in 2023, y'all let me know. Yes, Faye in the City. Yes, I love her. Let me know that you guys remember this. I kind of lightweight remember it, but in 2023, I'm reading off my phone. Pastor Danny pew-pewed, I keep forgetting I'm on YouTube, pew-pewed his wife, Gabrielle, and unsuccessfully tried to himself, right? Mind you, he did this in front of the couple's 2 children. They said that he had been very abusive to her on multiple occasions while being a pastor. And on that night, he did all the things that I said. Now, they said her injuries were critical and she was on life support. They did a GoFundMe for her and collected $100,000. And she filed for divorce. Said her recovery was long and hard, and then he went to jail, which I don't understand how, if this happened in 2023, he was released from jail in 2025. All right. Upon his release from the jailhouse, they started dating again. I'm going to say that again. Upon his release from jail, they started to date again. Then they said months later, he was arrested for domestic battery against her. Now, this is after. Now, are these facts 100% true? I don't know. I'm just going off of what the internet says. And multiple people are saying the same thing. So there could be some discrepancies in this. But the gist of it is she crazy. All right. And then fast forward to August of 2026, which is this month. They got remarried, and he is now a pastor at a new church. I'm drinking coffee, but I need something else. Now let's talk about it while we get put our makeup on. Yep, you heard me what I said. There are so many things I want to say. First of all, the number one thing I want to say is I feel sorry for those children. That's the first thing I want to say. Because she's a grown woman. Everybody around him crazy. Yeah. I'm out. Yeah. First of all, I feel sorry for these children because they don't have any control over the situation. They did not have no control of the father being abusive to the mother. I want my money back. Thank you. I want my money back. They don't have no control of the father being abusive. They don't have no control of the mother. The mother staying with him while he's being abusive. And they definitely didn't have any control over that horrible incident that they had to witness. And now their mother is making a conscious decision, because I don't care about the father because he ain't got no power. He wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. There would be nothing we could ever talk about after you shoot me. Nothing, y'all. And I believe in forgiveness, but I don't have to be with you. We're going to talk about that too. Because I feel like folks is over there gaslight homegirl. But you know what? I don't even feel like, at first I said they gaslighting her, but then after thinking about it, she like it. She enjoy it. Like, you can't tell me otherwise. So I feel bad for these children. Like, I almost feel like DSS needs to be involved. I thought the court orders, yeah, I would think he shouldn't be able to be around her. But, once you marry someone, that's your spouse. So I guess she just say, whatever. I'm going to remarry him. And my thing is this. He was only, I think it was 25 when this happened. So he's not even 30 yet. And I think she's 30. And I want to know what church he pastoring. How do you try to kill? I got to remember, how do you try to pew your wife and now you somebody's pastor? Who is he leading? You could not lead me out of a brown paper bag. You could not lead me down the street around the corner. You could not lead me out the front door of my house after you've done something like that. Are we supposed to forgive? Yes, but are you leading me anywhere as a spiritual leader? Absolutely not. Right, remove the kids, right. Because I feel like those poor babies don't have no control over the insanity that they're being forced to be in. Like, can you imagine your father pew-pewing your mama right in front of you? And now, 2 years, 3 years later, you got to move back in with this same man. You don't think that they may be afraid of the father? Like, I know I would be afraid of my daddy. Tyson said, I ain't forgiving Ish, right? He's leading in the prison chapel. No, girl, he got a whole church. No, a whole church. Can I say that? I don't know. I know YouTube was real funny. Oh, I didn't show y'all something. I thought I got something else to show y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I forgot to show y'all this. We're going to get back to the conversation, but I am participating in this program with YouTube, which is doing a boot camp for the membership program. And they had like a little swag thing. Look, y'all, I got me a little YouTube. I haven't even opened it yet. Let's open it. My hands. Oh, this is cute. Something to wear once it gets a little cold. I'm gonna put it on my couch right here. But yeah. So I'm super duper excited to be able to work with YouTube like that. They have doubled the watch hours. What? What you mean double the watch hours? For what you're allowed to, for monetization? To become a partner? Right. This wouldn't be, yeah, I just happened to see this on Face thing, and I was like, I have to talk about this because I feel like, now I'm gonna tell you another, I feel like she has, and so someone was saying like, they were saying that God is blessing their marriage. I'm not the Lord, so I really can't say what God is doing. But I personally don't believe that God is saying, girl, you good, let him punch you in the face. Girl, you good, let him pew pew you. No. And I think the problem with that, we have a lot of times in communities where this ride or die mentality for women basically means, to me, ride or die means basically how much abuse you're willing to accept. How much bullcrap you're willing to put up. Oh, she dealt with all my mess, and now I'm gonna marry her. Or she's a ride or die. She gonna stick with him no matter what. And you got people over there saying, you know, to me, I feel like when you're actually trying to say this is God, like, no, I'm sorry. I don't believe it. I might be 100% wrong. I just don't believe it. Will God forgive you? Yes. But do God want you in an abusive relationship? No. And I have another problem with this because now you're in a position of power. Meaning, I'm going to catch up on the comments. Give me 1 minute so I don't lose my train of thought. You're in a position of power because if he's the pastor, that means you're the first lady. That means you have young women looking at you and knowing your story, and you're standing up before them as if that's okay. So you're giving them the green light that it's okay to be in an abusive relationship. It's okay to be in a relationship with a man that tried to take you out of here. And the reason why we know he tried to take you out, because he was going to take you out and then he tried to take himself out, but his dumb ass couldn't do either one. Sorry for the cussing. And now you're standing in front of people as if that's normal and okay. And I have a problem with all that. Hold on, let me catch up on these comments. Yep, want my GoFundMe back. Okay, we said that. Yes, the law failed it because I think he should have got way more time than that, because I don't understand how that was attempted. You know what I'm saying? So, and it should have been child endangerment. It should have been so many charges because you did it in front of your children. How do you go to jail in 23 and you're out in 25? So I really want to do some digging because I want to know, did she not, what's the word I'm looking for? Did she not participate in pressing charges? Like, what happened? How did he only get that much time? I don't know. I pray her kids got some therapy. He might have taken a plea. Check your Want to be natural. Make sure you're checking your Gmails, because a lot of times they'll send stuff in Gmails, and check your spam. Oh, for monetization? Wow. No, he's not. Nowhere there. Satan is running a relationship, period. Like, girl. And I want to know, where your people at? Where are your people? Because there's no way. I'm sorry. And I know you can't tell a grown person what to do. I know. But if that was my family member, I'm sorry. Right. But see, my thing is, she don't want a restraining order. And the reason why I feel like she don't, because why would you even start dating him? I'm using my Hung Van Gogh foundation in the shade 27. Why would you even start dating? So I feel like she's a willing participant. Like, you had got a whole divorce. You had got completely out of the relationship. Like, you were done. You never had to go back to him. So when he got out of jail, there should have been, we ain't even talking about the kids, because you ain't even come to see your kids. I don't trust you around my children. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I have a problem that she's a willing participant in the foolishness. And then if he does something to you, and this is my thing, they said that even after he got out of jail, he did something to her. And you still remarried him? And you trying to put the Lord in there? Stop it. And I'm not God. I'm not saying what God will and what he won't do. But I just feel like he don't want you in a dangerous situation. It's like God is giving you all the signs. All the red flags are there. Get out, get out, get out. Here you go. No. Yes, the children deserve way better. Girl, I don't even know nothing about none of them people. What's going on with them, Cat? You know, I've been out, I was out of town. Nope, happily married. So I'm just like, I feel like she is definitely a willing participant in this foolishness. And I pray she don't have any daughters. Because what message are you sending your daughters? What message are you sending your children? You know, like, what message are you sending your sons that it's okay to abuse women? And if you had a GoFundMe for over $100,000, girl, you had enough money to start over. I'm gonna use the bronze contour from Hung Van Gogh. Like, so you had plenty of money to start your life over. And just, live life. Like, I feel like this. Y'all know I've been married for 35 years. So are there going to be times and seasons in your marriage where it's going to be hard and it's going to be difficult? Absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm not saying run and get a divorce just because, oh, I'm not happy today. No. Everybody goes through stuff. We all go through things in marriage. But when they're knocking your head between a washer and a dryer, when they're literally taking a pew-pew in you, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. That's not of the Lord. I don't care what nobody say. You are literally physically abusing this woman. And her crazy butt takes you back. That would be like, it wouldn't be like nothing because I couldn't do it. But it would literally be like somebody walking up to you and punch you in the face, steal your money on Monday, and you see that same person on Wednesday and say, oh, hey, how you doing? And they do it to you again. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? And I'm not going to say people in domestic issues is easy to get out of. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it's an easy thing. As a matter of fact, I know they say when women are trying to get out of domestic relationships, that's when it's the most dangerous. So I'm not saying, you know, oh, just jump out. You know, I know you need to go and have your plan, you know what I'm saying, to get out of those type of relationships. But baby, you was out. Not only were you out, God bless you with a few coins in your pocket. And you go and marry this, and y'all, I'm not. You got me messed up. Are we for real? See, this part of the conversation is going to be where I need to talk for my members only, because I got some stuff to say about that too. But we ain't going to say that here. But I must just say this part. It is really dangerous when you get with a very insecure man. Because what? What we doing? That's probably the reason he went back to her for the money. Yeah. Hey, girl, no problem. I'll be in my own witness protection. Exactly. Right. Right. And it's not easy. I'm not downplaying getting out of a domestic violence type situation. But girl, you was out. This man pew-pewed you twice. You were in critical condition. I mean, like, had to life flight you, all the things. You recovered. You got out. You got $100,000 GoFundMe, supposedly. You were out. He was in jail. You were out. And then when he gets out of jail, you say, oh, let's start dating again. And then he got in jail in 25 last year. And now you've married him again? I'm sorry. You go on live in a half an hour, I will be off in a half an hour so we can make sure we get over there to you. Because I normally don't go live on Thursdays. But and for y'all that just came in, the reason why I'm going live because I didn't go live yesterday. And we will not have a live next Wednesday because unfortunately I have to go back out of town on Tuesday because I lost a cousin, another cousin, you guys. She is literally my age. So her funeral is Wednesday, but it's in Cleveland. We're talking about the young lady whose husband pew-pewed her twice, tried to unalive himself. He went to jail for only 2 years. He got out in 2005, and in August of 2026, 2026, she remarried him. Yep, so that's what we're talking about. And we're just talking about how, and he's a pastor of a church. He was a pastor when he pew-pewed her and went to jail, and now he's pastoring some other people at another church. I don't know who them people is. I'm sorry. You couldn't pass me across the street. Yeah, so that's what we're talking about. All right, I'm going to use my bronzer from Hung Van Gogh. So that's my thing. And then he did all of this, girl, in front of their children, in front of their kids. Yep, this was all done in front of the children. And they say that once he got out, he assaulted her again. Now, are all these facts 100% true? I don't know. I'm just going off the internet. But a lot of people are saying the same thing. So there may be some discrepancies, but it ain't no discrepancy that she married him again. That ain't no discrepancy. So even if everything that they said about all the other stuff, you know, her dating him again, when she had to date him, she remarried him. So that can't be a discrepancy either. So and that you are putting your children in such a dangerous situation. And then they're saying, oh, God is blessing their marriage. No, I'm not the Lord. I'm not. I said it again, I am not God. But he don't want you in an abusive relationship. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. How do you sleep at night? How do you lay next to a man that pew-pewed you? Like, how? There's not enough. I couldn't even be comfortable around him. And she failed again. Exactly. He was testing you and you failed again. Before he pew-pewed her, they were saying he was already abusive to her. Now, I know it may be hard to get out of those type of relationships, but girl, once he done pew-pewed you, and you were out, that's the part I'm talking about. You were out of the dangerous situation, and you went and put yourself back into the dangerous situation. And now you got your kids in a dangerous situation too, because my thing was this: if he tried to take you out and then try to take himself out, what makes you think he won't do it again? He really didn't get no consequences to what he did. When you think about what was the consequence to his behavior, for real, y'all, what was the consequence? He was in jail 2 years. So what if he learned from his mistakes? You know, because he wasn't successful in what he was trying to do. But what if he figured out, oh, well, maybe I need to do it like this? You know, well, I'm going to aim better this time. Right. Girl, that was attempted. I don't even understand how he only got 2 years. Like, what are we doing? How that even happened? Yeah, I love this color on me. It's so pretty. Right, got some lessons in jail on how to properly do it. Exactly. Because I want to know, I would love to have been the fly on the wall when he got out of jail and how they start back to communicating. Like, what we doing? How do you call me and be like, hey, boo, I know I tried to pew-pew you, but I'm a changed man now. Like, how do this conversation even begin? And I feel like she probably was talking to him while he was already in jail. Now, I'm just assuming that ain't no factual, you know, I'm just assuming that. But I'm trying to figure out how this conversation started. Oh, yeah, he said jail changed him. Mm-hmm. Read the YouTube rules again, the way people are talking here. Oh, what happened? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like, yeah, I'm not sure what Kat talking about. I'm not sure. Yeah, because I'm like, child. Y'all, so I've been doing this. So I'll put this darker purple right here. Y'all know I can do me a nice little cocktail with the lighter. I think you can say gel. I'm not sure, girl. You know, YouTube be so sensitive. Oh, it's okay. I'm just gonna, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, Cat. Yeah, we just add that. See the difference between just this and then when you add that darker color? Just to me, it gives that nice little gradient. It's pretty cute. But yeah. So I want to know how the conversation ever got started. And how are we dating? Like, what do you say to me? What could you possibly say to me? Right? Right. What, right? Like, you pew me. Like, what? And we can never. Oh. Well, I'll see what they say. But my thing is, I'm sorry, we would never have a conversation. I don't care if we got kids or not. We would never, you can't be around my children. None of that. I don't trust you as far as I can pick you up and throw you. And you saw how big you was, so you know we can't pick them up and throw them too far. Not at all. We're going to do the highlighter from Natasha right quick. Just a little something. Because y'all know I don't like no whole lot of highlighter. All right, y'all. Now let's get into the start of the show for tonight. We're going to do a quick look with the new Sonia G Synthetic brush. This is the Builder. I'm super excited. I want to do one eye look. What color I want to use? Hey, let's do some green. Green with envy. Do a little green look real quick. And one thing I do love about this brush being synthetic, y'all, we can clean it and wash it as much as we want. And we don't have to worry about anything. But for those that are just getting here, this is what the brush looks like. I love this gold gradient down to the black. I think that's gorgeous. Her logo is on the bottom. Black ferrule. Synthetic bristles. And it feels so good, y'all. So soft, so soft. I saw the Pat McGrath, and I do want one. Let's see. I think I'm gonna just go with this green right here. So I'm gonna take the tip of this brush. Ooh, it's picking up product. Where's my mirror? I had put my mirror on the floor. Y'all be looking in the mirror. Well, you know what? I'll just use the mirror I got in front of me. How about that? It's $84 Canadian. All right, y'all, let's see. So I'm just going to do this for the outer V. So it's definitely giving me precision when I'm just using the tip. So it's definitely allowing me to have some control over the placement of the product because I'm just using the tip right here. And with the density of this, it's able to really spread out this eyeshadow. And then I'm just going to try to take it to the side like this and pull up and blend at the same time. Ooh! Okay. That's the one thing I love about Sonia G brushes, y'all. Sonia G brushes are so multifunctional. And this brush feels so good. I'm still using just a tip. I'm not adding no more product. And I'm just blending out the edges. Y'all see how the bristles are moving? I want the colorful quad. That one colorful quad caught my attention. Yes, definitely right. You was very surprised by the collection. Me too. I was like, okay, all out the blue. I'm just excited to get eyeshadow. What about the new? Yes, I'm excited about. I don't know. I ain't gonna say I'm excited. I'm curious about the new. We're still using this color. About the new Natasha Denona. I Need a Cool, because I know a lot of people was like, we need a cool palette. What do you guys feel about that? How you feel about that, Natasha Denona? I Need a Cool. Okay, girlie. I think it's a pretty palette. All right, yes, catch the replay. I'm about to get off of here because, oh, you're skipping it? Because y'all, we got to go to Karen's, let me hurry up so we can get to her live. What time you going live? You have many cool palettes? Because all I got to do is just eye right quick. And this is not going to take long. At 6. Okay. You're not sure about the Natasha? I'm not sure either about that one. Okay, y'all. So we got an RV and it's looking good. Or 5:45. Okay. Give me 15 minutes and I will be off. What happened? Oh, so it's supposed to be a different collection? Okay. So let me wipe off this tip of this brush. And now I'm going to go in with this little mustardy color. And we're going to put that, we're going to go, I'm just going to use like, not the whole flat, but just this portion, right at that part. It's definitely picking up a lot of product too. And I'm literally just going in like this. Yeah. So, and I'm gonna tell you how I think this brush is like $40 something, which to me is definitely worth that. And especially for my girls that I have been looking for Sonia G quality and you wanted something that was vegan. Oh, this is pretty. Hold on, let me catch up on the comments right quick. I feel you waiting 2 or 3 months before you buying a product. Absolutely. What color else? What color? Let me. I'm gonna clean it. I cleaned it off, y'all. But let me just take this and smooth that right there out. Y'all see that? Did you see that? And I'm using it to clean up. Oh, I can use this too. It's synthetic. I don't even have to switch brushes when I get ready to clean it up under my eye. All right, I think I want to add one more color. Let's go in with this little shimmer right here. Just because I just want to see. Oh, that toned it down. I don't want to tone it too down. So let me use this one then. Just in this outer V. Oh, yeah. So as we can see, we can definitely do a whole eye look with this one brush. Let me catch up on the comments and then we can get out of here. Oh. Yeah, I know that's right. Baby, it's not it's I'm gonna use this color right here in the lower lash line. Same brush. Now, I don't know. This might be a little thick. Let me see. So this is a little thick, so it's going to be a little harder for me to do that lower lash line the way I want to. Oh, that still looks good. But I still would want to blow that out a little bit. So when it comes to that lower lash line, you may have to go in. And also, this is that creamy powder color that's in this palette that I'm not 100% a fan of. I like them, but I feel like they move a little too much. Right, not having to switch. So, like, I feel like if you want a good quality brush that you can take with you, especially if you're traveling, and you can pretty much do a whole eye with, this is it. This is nice. And the quality, y'all, this feels very good in the hand. We already know we're talking to, Sonia G, so you know the quality of the brush is good. I'm going to clean up under my eye. Because I feel like that lower lash, that lower eyeliner, eyeshadow went down way too far for me. I want to see if I can clean this brush off. Let me see something. Okay. And you can go from powder to liquid. Which is really good with one brush. Because normally, when you're using a natural hair bristle brush, I like to use, I don't use them a lot with creams. So you can definitely go from powder All right, y'all. And then let's do something else. Hold on. So we went from powder to cream. We wiped them off in between. And you don't have to be as gentle with these bristles because they're synthetic. Now let's go in, same brush. I cleaned it off. And we're just going to add a little powder up under the eye where we just added that concealer. Y'all, you can't beat that. And when I tell you there's no prickiness, this feels really good and soft. under my eye, like really good. And y'all, we did this whole look, really simple look with one brush. Let me just jump in and put on, where is my mascara? But we're going to use this and then we're going to get off of here, y'all. But I do want to finish by saying this, you guys. It is okay to remove yourself from a toxic, abusive relationship. It's okay. You don't have to be a ride or die. You don't have to stand by someone that is literally physically abusing you. And especially someone who has tried to take you out. Like, we're not doing that. And I feel really bad that, I'm really mad at her too, because what kind of example are you showing young women that you would go back to something like that? And you were the first lady of somebody's church. Are you kidding me? I think that's so wrong. Oh, let me just grab me. I'm going to use my little Gucci lip gloss. I ain't used this in a while. Just to put some on the lips. All right, y'all. Our look is done. I am very, very, very impressed with the Sonia G Builder Synthetic brush. Very impressed. You guys let me know what you think about this brush. For those that are watching a replay, let me know what you're thinking about this brush, because this brush created this whole eye look. Concealer, powder, eyeshadow, lower lash line, the whole deal. One brush. Okay, Sonia G, I see you, girl. I never doubted you because I already know. It's Sonia G, so we know it's going to do what it needs to do. But she cute. All right, y'all, that is it. Let's get off of here and get over to Kira's live. Hold on, let me catch up on the comments. Yes, I'm connected to my house Wi-Fi to go live. But if you got good signal with your cell phone, you could just use your cell phone. Right, I'm very cautious about what I'm buying too. Like very, very cautious now of what I'm buying, because baby, the way this money ain't stretching like it used to, honey. Yes, thank you, Kat. Kat put the link to Kira's live. So we're gonna go over there. We're gonna leave here and go over there and hang out with her. Okay, y'all? Don't forget, next Wednesday we will not have a live. Please keep my family in prayer. But maybe Saturday or something, I may be able to come back and jump on and give you guys a live. Don't forget to thumbs up these videos. And if you have not joined the membership, please join my members at $3.99 a month. And we have a good time over there. And I give y'all all the stuff from in the background. But that is it. So to all my new subscribers, I see you. I appreciate you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you know what you need to do, right? Hit that button so that I can save you a seat at the Grown Women's Table. And until the next video, bye-bye. Girl, Gucci's got my lips looking juicy. Ooh. Where'd it go? Okay. All right, y'all. Bye-bye.